My name is Arun Kumar and I am the driver. I'm building Driven Auto Care to be a $1 billion auto repair business, and I'm taking you along for the ride with Driven Diary. So if you want to see behind the scenes of taking a business from zero all the way to a 10-figure valuation, please hit subscribe below and let's get to the episode. Sunday morning, and I'm back running the Campbell shop because Dylan needed the morning to clean up from his wedding, and now we get to see, okay, the seat can move back a little bit. We get to see if this is actually possible. Okay, wow. Hey, that's actually better than I expected. Can I close the door? Oh, sorry for this camera work. Okay, key on this side, I know this. Okay, foot on the brake, clutch in. Okay, I can kind of drive this thing. Look at that. Kinda. I was really just here to get the mileage, but I should move it also. Where's the clutch? Okay, there we go. Okay, anyways, how's today going? I'll show you once we get back over here. It is extremely busy. We have like 3 engine replacements and a convertible top, which is this. It's, yeah, there you go. What does that error say about the convertible top? Not in limit position. All right, good to know, good to know. Okay, that was stressful in and of itself. Short little move there. Okay, let's show you what's going on here. We got maintenance, diagnostic, work truck, maintenance, and diagnostic. Diagnostic, repairs already sold. Diagnostic, engine replacement, starter replacement, engine replacement, previously sold work, quick maintenance, that Ram over there, engine replacement. And Hamilton's here. Hello, Hamilton. And just further to the overwhelm. Oh, I didn't even mention the Mini. There's a Mini back there that also needs an engine replacement. We're up to 15 cars in the shop. So Campbell's very busy. We had a sales record month of July, profitable month. Numbers will be done later this week. Cash flow is still a mess. Should have $100,000 paid off in debt with new refinanced $100,000. Plenty to do. Let's see how Hamilton's doing this morning. How are you?
I just had like an intern in front of me at Starbucks. Probably have to order coffee for the whole office. It was like 50 coffees.
This is how he explains that he's late.
No. That was just inconvenient.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Big pile of wires, big pile of papers, and in the dark. And it is 7:30 p.m. and we're in the Fremont shop on Monday evening. Finally got to do something I meant to do this morning, which is let go of the manager here. And we've had 8 faces at the front desk of the Fremont shop. Campbell's the next one. We had Alex, Eric, Kay, and then now Dylan. Dylan is killing it. He's doing great. In San Ramon, we've only had 2, Alex and John. San Jose, we've had 2, Kay and Kevin. Astor Valley, we've had 1, Dave. And I had to cut out the weakest performer. He didn't make money in the shop a single month of the 5 total months he worked here, 4 and a bit, despite having plenty of cars and good techs to work with during that time. So I don't have a replacement lined up yet. I will be running this shop. And we ran into a massive cash flow crunch. And I think, basically this is the first month I'm trying to do it without taking on more debt. And so we ran smack dab into the end of the month, and I had to borrow $8,000 from my joint personal account, which I should be able to repay by the end of the week. Our main credit card is currently $20,000 over our credit limit, and they still let us charge on it, which is great. But yeah, there is some major financial distress. I'm aware right at this moment that it is a cash flow issue, not a profitability issue, at least in 3 of the shops. We still took in $17,000 today. That is enough. That is going to meet our targets, but we got to do better. So I at least need to make our 3 shops with 2 techs get to at least, $80,000 a month in sales. That's easily $20,000 a month in profit that we can use to pay off debt. Per shop, $20,000 a month. And so we get there, we've got $60,000 a month in profit to then make up for San Jose and Castro Valley being maybe break even, maybe make $5,000 hopefully they don't lose money. Castro Valley had 3 cars go through the shop today and none of them bought anything. So it was certainly bad there. They had 23% productivity, meaning the tech was actually working 23% of the day. Not good. San Jose's plenty busy. They're continuing to maintain with 1 tech to stay very busy. We were slammed in Campbell today. I got Dylan back late morning and all 3 guys then were busy wrenching all day, Dylan included. But yeah, we will barely squeak by this month, but we will somehow. And onward and upward, made payroll barely for tomorrow. It's fucking hot. 95 degrees down in Campbell today. You can totally see my shininess here. We're back in this shop running it tomorrow. I'm gonna go back to my office and doing stuff. I just got all the passwords reset and access restrictions and all that stuff for this shop for today. I'm tired. Woke up at 1:40 this morning, trying to hold it all together with all the hours in the day. So I'm here late-ish. That's all for now. You better put this in the damn video, Hamilton. It's Tuesday afternoon. I'm running the Fremont shop now. We got limited work, but it's all big stuff. Big job, big job, big job. So good stuff going on here. Survived another day of cash flow. That's what's going on right now. Thursday morning, I finally woke up early for the first time in several days. We had our first night in the new house a week ago, and I think I've woken up early successfully like once or maybe twice. And otherwise, between my son not sleeping well, my wife not sleeping well, and me having a new pair of headphones that I wear when I'm sleeping, my alarm just being too quiet, I have just not woken up. And I've been okay with that. I needed the sleep, I guess, after what was a very hectic and stressful few weeks of travel and moving. But this time in the morning is so valuable. And so today I feel like very much more collected and on top of everything. And I woke up to an extremely long text message from one of my technicians who is now working for me here in Fremont. And he gave a ton of feedback on the business, which is valuable. I kind of asked him for it last night. So I kind of asked him for it in person talking about it. I wasn't expecting to wake up to a text, but nevertheless. Yeah, a lot of there's very little foundation in this business. You need more SOPs, you need more clear standards, you have to reward the behavior that you want. So all of that has to kind of come around. And yeah, part of me is like, man, you don't know how much time all that takes. And implementation is a lot harder than documentation. That's the biggest one. I have documented so much, and I don't know the right way to teach people where those resources are, how to access them, and how to remember them. So we've put in a lot of SOPs, it's just a matter of implementing them. Raul did a lot of this for me too when he worked for me, and I still regret letting him go. He's one of the few that got away. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now is I'm facing that reality, and I'm facing another reality, which is that I am running a shop, so I can't be physically present with any of my other managers. I actually missed the last 2 mornings of manager meetings because I was so hectically trying to run the Fremont shop at 6:45. Loaner cars ready, stuff like that, so it's a lot. So now I basically have 3 jobs. I have district manager, shop manager, CEO. Fortunately, I sold that black Yukon yesterday. That was money in the bank that was desperately needed. And we are surviving this week with no new debt. I borrowed $8,000 from the joint account, which should go back in soon. Still haven't gotten that $100,000 from this other lender, but hopefully soon. This still exists here. I haven't driven it in about a week now. Need to get that back out just for its weekly exercise. And the truck has taken a rest here. That is gonna go on cars and bids. Still can't sell this. I don't know why. Maybe I just make it a loaner. Because my basis in it's like $2,500. It's actually a solid loaner. Maybe I sell like our Ford Focus or something. I don't know, whatever. I woke up early, but I still did not get any like good sleep last night. So my brain's not all there yet. Running a Fremont shop's been great. I do love interacting with customers, educating them. I've gotten a lot of great referrals, good reviews. People like us. It's a whole lot of work, so we'll end the week strong today. and other shops not so much. Busy, but nothing's actually leaving, it feels like. So we got going on. That's all for now. Actually, 2 more things I forgot to mention in that last clip. First is that tech actually had a lot of good feedback for me that I'm taking on board as well. And one of the dumbest things, we've been asked by our technicians several times, why can't we see build hours on our apps? I want to know what I'm going up against for build hours. I was like, yeah, they just don't offer that feature in the app. And I promise you they did not. Go in the settings just now, and there's this little thing. Technicians can see build hours, boxes unchecked for every single one of our fucking techs. I assume it's a new fucking thing they added because there's no way I would have missed that. So I checked the box, now all our techs can see build hours, great. Some of the standardization around like issue resolution, shop tools, shop supplies, what we give away for free, like topping up washer fluid, like that kind of stuff during the inspection, that's important. And then what else? I feel like, and the build hours thing. Those are the things I'm trying to take on board as quickly as possible. Yeah, it's good. I'm gonna get 2 workouts done today. I was under 230 pounds for the first time in a long time, like a few months, I think, since I crossed over that. Going back under it feels good. That's all for now. Turbo day for this. And for the next project, we have a insane Land Rover problem where coolant leak from that port caused that part to short out and cause fuses up here to keep blowing. So got that part replaced. That's the old one. There's the old hose that was leaking. That's what we got. Alrighty. What we have here is a customer's Honda CR-V. And this is the one you saw. I was putting a turbo in earlier today, and I'm taking it home on Thursday afternoon because I'm paranoid. This customer happened to break down near our shop, but he lives in Fair Oaks, which is near Sacramento, and he was driving to San Jose, and he just happened to break down on a Tuesday evening, got his car fixed. He's getting it back on Saturday when he has time to come back down here, but I'm paranoid because he spent a ton of money and I want to make sure his car is in good shape. So I'm taking it home and I want to make sure his car is good. Separately, what else is going on? Fremont shop closed the week out at 92% proficiency, which means we billed 92% of the hours that my technicians worked. And that is freaking excellent. We want to be at 100. So it's excellent in the grand scheme of what we have done, but it's okay in the scheme of what we want to do. But $27,000 in sales, took in 13 grand in payments today. I think all the shops closed out some really big work, so I'm very happy about that. And unfortunately on Monday, I gotta go run Castro Valley while Hamilton runs Fremont. So that'll be interesting. You'll hear about that next week. But for this week, super happy with that. Now, on the other hand, the home pressure, I've barely been home this week. I've been home at 6 on Tuesday, 9 on Monday and Wednesday, and now it's gonna be 6:20 by the time I get home today. I know Evelyn doesn't appreciate me being home so late, so I know this weekend I gotta make up for it and spend more time at home. But financially, we survived the cash flow crunch. Today was a freaking really good day for taking money in. I will be comfortable going into payroll and paying down the credit card. The money from my lender came in, paid off the really aggressive $5,400 a week payment. So our debt service is now down to 40 grand. Happy with that. Very, very, very good day from a financial perspective. And that's not everything, but that meant a lot to me from all the stress we've been going through. So I'm appreciative to my team and all my supporters involved here and my wife. That's all I got for now. Sunday morning. Hello. Last time you saw me, I was starting to feel a little bit sick there on Thursday evening. I woke up Friday morning and I had a 102-degree fever. And I then basically proceeded to suffer and be very sick for 2 days. I slept most of Friday into the first half of Saturday and then started to climb out of it. And today I'm feeling significantly better. So I'm here in the shop at 3:30 in the morning. There's a horrific car accident. Somebody flew off the freeway, through the fence, onto the road, like in front of the shop. The car is destroyed. And so that's this morning. And it was a couple mornings ago, the same thing happened. It's kind of crazy. 2 in like a week. I've been here a long time. I haven't seen them this bad, so I don't know what just started happening at this on-ramp. But I was actually warned about this by the previous owner of this business, that I would regularly see accidents here. But yeah, so I'm back to life. On Friday, I was supposed to do a ton of work, film videos, get caught up on manager bonus calculations, payroll, all that. Did none of it. I missed 3 meetings. Yeah, I woke up to like 25 text messages and 60 unread emails, and rough. And then on Saturday, all I managed to do was get to IKEA for some returns. Cleaned up the house a bit. That was good. And got to enjoy some time with family. But yeah, like I said, now I have a bit more numbers behind it to prove my point. So the Fremont shop, we need $17-something thousand a day. Or here, I've got the real numbers right in front of me. Let me just give those to you. So we need $16,857 in net cash per day. Yesterday we had $27,200 net cash on Thursday. For a week we need $67,000 and we had $73,000. Fantastic. Fremont had $27,000 in sales, $21,000 in net deposits. The laggard is Castro Valley right now with $9,000 in sales last week. They had a really slow start to the week. Customers are kind of hard to come by in that shop, and they have a bunch of carryover work. So that's good. This week will look better, but yeah, they got to get through the cars faster. The San Jose shop also with one tech. 98% productivity means the guy was working 98% of the time, 17,000 in sales. Last week, or the week before last, 24,000 in sales, 94% productivity. They're killing it over there. And then, San Ramon still kind of being average. Campbell's, I think 18 cars in the shop, something like that. Just way too busy, selling all these big jobs, can't get them back out. They got one not very fast tech right now. Dylan's working a lot on cars himself. Efficiency is still below 100%, which is frustrating. So they have work to do there, and I wish I could help him more. If not for the fact that I'm stuck kind of running Fremont right now. But I got a manager that should work out. I think checked his references. I want to ask him a few more like scenario-based questions about managing technicians, because he was not a tech before. And I worry about how that goes. Anyways, I think that's what we got for now. And that's going to be it for the week. We had a good week in business. Let go Fernando, and have seen much, much better numbers out of Fremont. I got sick. I'm feeling better. It got to the point where, I missed meetings, and that's just not okay, but is what it is. Good week overall. That's what we got for this week's Driven Diary. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you've got any questions or feedback, leave a comment. And if you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Until next week, I hope you can go out and continue to build your own automotive dreams and stay driven.